welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tupo. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment, give me a thumbs up, guys. Today I'm going to show you the 3 easy techniques you can use to start a Senegalese twist. So if you guys want to see how I achieve these looks, please continue watching. Guys, so we're just going to jump straight into it. So I'm going to be using this mannequin. This is baby girl and I got her from Amazon. You already know what it is by now. And then I'm going to be using my rat tail comb, crochet needle, my shine and jam, and some rubber bands to achieve this look. I'm going to be using the 3X I Define Easy Braid. Comes 3 in a pack and I'm just going to be using 1. And this is in color 2. I wanted something that is closer to baby girl's hair color. I'm going to be using my rat tail comb just to section the hair straight all the way from ear to ear from the back, you already know. And I'm just gonna make sure, I take my shine and jam and apply to the line just to make sure the line is really nice and clean. So this is what you're going to be doing when you're braiding your sister, your mama, your clients, or whoever you are going to be doing their hair, sis. Okay, so these tutorials right here are for my visual learners. People are like, Tupo, we love that you can do your own hair, but can you show us how to do this Senegalese twist on somebody else? And then once I do that, I'm going to section 1 box. The reason why I do bigger boxes, just so it's easier for you guys to see. That way, for my visual learners, you can actually see what I'm doing, okay? I'm just gonna take my hair clip and secure the rest of the hair away. I'm going to take my shine and jam and apply to the remaining of the hair. I'm just gonna take the braiding hair, so I'm just gonna take my scissors and take the rubber band that it comes with off, and then I'm just going to section how much I'm going to use for that piece right there. I like to do a medium kind of size for the tutorials, guys, but as I said, you can actually do whatever size you want. Take the braiding hair, so it's just gonna be 1 piece, right? 1 piece of the braiding hair, and then I'm going to hold the hair. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure I place the braiding hair on top of the natural hair, okay? And then I'm going to start using my natural hair as the 3rd strand, and then just do a little braid, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th time, guys, I'm just gonna tack in the natural hair to one of the strands. Very easy, very beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. Just practice this, okay? I'm just gonna tuck it in exactly the way I'm doing, and then I will twist. So I'm going to be twisting both sides going into the same direction. That's how you get the Senegalese twist situation going on, sis, okay? So you're going to be twisting both sides at the same time, and then you're going to be looping them around. Exactly the way I'm doing, sis. Very easy, very beginner friendly. Anybody can actually do this. And make sure you're twisting and turning very tight, because you do not want it to be very loose, okay? Once I see a little peekaboo, I'm just going to make sure I tack it in, take a little bit more of the shine and jam, apply it to the hair that's giving you a little peekaboo moment right there, and then just twist it all the way down. You're twisting the hair first before you loop it around, okay? So make sure you're twisting going into the same direction. That way it stays when you let it go. Even if I had to let my hair go right now, it is not going to unravel, because I am actually twisting it together before I loop them around, sis, okay? So this is how you're going to get a really nice Senegalese twist. A lot of people were asking me, Tupo, I can do all this, and when I get to the end, my hair is just unraveling. And I'm like, oh, sis, you're not doing one step at the end right there. Just make sure you tie a little knot at the end. I'm gonna take a little piece of the braiding hair, and then I'm just going to loop it around, exactly the way I'm doing, and then tie a little knot. So I actually do it twice. That way my hair does not unravel. That way, it's really nice and sleek, and it's really nice and secure. And it doesn't have to be like a lot of hair. It just has to be a little tiny knot. That way it is not noticeable to people. The first technique is just you trying to do a traditional braid, a little bit of a traditional braid. That way it is nice and secure. And then you're going to start twisting your hair, okay? Okay, guys, so we're moving on to the next technique. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to section the hair, the box out, and then use my shine and jam, making sure the line is really nice and clean or whatever. And then I'm going to secure the rest of the hair away using my hair clip, that way you guys can really see what I'm doing. All right, so once I do that, I'm just gonna take a little bit more of the shining gem and then apply it to the remaining of the hair. And then I'm going to section the amount of hair that I want to use for my second twist as well, sis. I'm going to take my rat tail comb again, and then I'm just going to section the natural hair into two, just exactly the way I'm doing, guys. And then I'm going to make sure the braiding hair is nice and equal on both sides, and I'm just going to place it in between the natural hair, exactly the way I'm saying, sis. Very, very easy. So once I do that, I'm going to take the natural hair, both sides of the natural hair, and I'm just covering the braiding hair, as you guys can see. And then I'm going to use my rubber band to secure it, okay? As you can see, it is not as tight on the bottom. There is no way you can make it that tight by just securing it. So I'm going to show you guys how you actually make it nice and tight, nice and snug on the bottom. That way it does not, look crazy or whatever. So I'm going to secure about 5 times, guys. And then once I do that, I'm just going to section the hair into two, the natural hair into two, and then give it a little tug. Exactly the way I'm saying, sis. Oh my gosh, this is easy. When I tell you this is super easy, then one strand goes to the top and then one strand goes to the bottom. But before I do that, I'm just going to take my shining gem, apply it to the hair, to the natural hair, and then I'm going to place the one that goes with the top part. So I'm going to tack in one side at a time, tacking in the first one on the top right there, and then the other side as well. I'm just going to tack it in exactly the way I'm doing. Once I tack them in, I'm just going to start twisting. So as you guys can see, I'm twisting them going into the same direction. So I'm going to twist one side, and then I'm going to twist the other side as well before I loop them around. And then I'm just going to start looping them around exactly the way I'm saying. Oh my gosh, very easy, right? This is the easiest technique I've ever done. If you have never done twists in your life, sister, make sure you grab that mannequin. Make sure you tell your sister to come sit down, because you're about to try some Senegalese twist today, sis. Okay, take the braiding hair. Let your mama know today is the day, mama. I'm trying this Senegalese twist on you, mama. So that's exactly what you're going to do. Very, very easy, very beginner friendly, as I said, sis. Okay, but while we're still talking, sis, have you subscribed to my channel? Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you do not miss out on any uploads, because this channel is getting what? Juicy! Yes! Once you get to the end, you're just going to take a little piece exactly the way you did with the other one, and then just go around tying a knot. That way it does not unravel. That way you do not have to work twice, sis. Okay? And that's about it. Oh my gosh, how easy was that twist? How easy was that technique right there? I mean, if you haven't tried any of my techniques, sis, you better try this one, because it's gonna come all the way what? Through. Yes, sis. So technique number 3 is easy peasy lemon squeezy as well. So I'm just gonna take my shining gem, apply it to the hair, making sure the scalp is really nice and clean or whatever. And then I'm going to take my rubber band and secure it. So as you guys can see, I'm not securing it way too tight, because I want to be able to pass the crochet needle in as well as the braiding hair. Okay, so it's nice and loose on the bottom. All right, so that's the whole point. Don't worry about it. And then I'm going to be using the crochet needle. I'm just going to take my braiding hair. So I'm taking a little piece, and then I'm going to section the braiding hair into two. Going to take the crochet needle and then place it in exactly the way I'm doing, and then I'm going to take the braiding hair and just roll it on my finger and place it on the crochet hook, pull it out, and then once I pull it out, I'm going to make sure both sides are nice and equal. So once I do that, I'm just going to take my crochet needle again and then placing it in the other direction. Okay, so I'm going up this time. The first time I went, across, and then this time I'm going to go up. Okay, so I'm just going to place the crochet needle up, take the braiding hair, roll it on my finger, and place it on the crochet hook, close it, and pull it out. So once I pull it out, I'll make sure it's nice and equal again on both sides. before I place the other side on the top right there. So together I have 4 strands, guys, okay? So 4 strands together, but before I do anything, I'm going to section the hair into 2 and then give it a little tug. That way it is nice and snug on the bottom. Just gonna take a little bit more of the shine and jam and then apply it to the hair. So I have 2 strands of the natural hair, right? Then I'm just gonna place the hair from the top right there, bring it down. So once I place the hair down, it is already nice and covering the natural hair. So the further strand on my left side, I'm just gonna flip it to the right. That way I can also hide the rubber band. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. I mean, people are like, Tupo, so how do you know that the rubber band is not gonna show? This is the perfect technique that you can do if you do not wanna see any rubber bands popping up. And then you're going to do the same exact technique and just start twisting, okay? So you're going to twist the hair first on both sides, going into the same direction before you loop them around, okay? As I was telling you guys, you can't actually tell where the rubber band was. Nobody's gonna know that you're using rubber bands for this style right here. This is the best technique that you can do if you do not want to see any rubber bands. Today's shout out goes to all 444,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all the love. I cannot believe we are here today. What? We are almost at 500K, a half a million. If you have not sent these videos to your sister, to your cousin, to your mama, and to your best friend, sis, you better do it right now. I'ma just pause this video real quick for you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well, because sister, when I tell you this channel is getting juicy and you do not want to miss out, you don't want your sister to miss out on any of these uploads, because you want to be the first person to to try these styles out, sis, okay? So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let's get to 500K, baby, because at this point it is up from here. Alright guys, so let me know which one is your favorite technique. Let me know which one you're going to be trying first, because I want you guys to try them all. These techniques right here are all going to work on any type of twist, you know, small, medium, large, long, short, whatever you're trying to do. All these techniques are going to work, sis, okay? Alright guys, so once I'm done, I'm just gonna take a little scissors and cut the flyaways, and then I'm just gonna take the mousse and make sure everything is nice and laid, sis, okay? Let me know in the comments below which technique you have tried before. Let me know in the comments below which one was easy for you. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to be trying 3 of them. And let me know if this video is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Technique number 1 is when you're gonna do a little braid and then start twisting all the way down. Technique number 2 is just you taking the braiding hair, placing it in the middle, using the rubber band and securing, and then twisting all the way down. And then technique number 3 is using the rubber band and using your crochet needle if you cannot grip the roots to save your sources, okay? So these techniques right here are all for you guys who are beginners. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for all the love. I cannot believe we are here today. But make sure you're sharing these videos with your cousin, your bestie, your mama, and your aunt, because sharing is caring. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.